here we have a willow that's been felled, and I have a draw knife here, and the idea is to take off the outer bark and then utilise the inner bark in strip form. It's quite a satisfying procedure and something that's quite nice to do on a sunny afternoon. The willow has to be felled at the end of April or beginning of May, as the sap will be running and it'll make it easier to take the outer bark off. So I'll just go ahead and show a strip of this. So I think you get the idea. It's quite straightforward. Now I'll just take the green. You have to be careful you don't dig in too hard, otherwise you might ruin the whole purpose of getting a long strip. So that's the general idea. This is not an ideal piece of willow to do it to, because there's not much of a straight run. So I luckily have prepared one earlier. So we'll take this off the stand. And I've just left one piece to strip off. Now I have to give credit to an organisation called Coppicewood College, who taught me this and many other things about managing woods. I suppose the question is, why do we want willow bark, or willow bast as it is? What's the point of doing all this? Very satisfying as though it may be. Well, it's a very useful product, and we'll demonstrate that to you shortly. Right, that's all I'm going to do on that section, so I'm going to turn it over. And I can get a nice long section there. So all you need to do now is score it, and then just use a penknife. You can put a builder's line on here, but I use my own judgment to get a straight line as best I can by scribing the knife. Now what we want to do is to get a strip of about an inch thick, an inch wide. So I'll go back to the other end and start again. The same thing, just go as parallel as you can to the first one. Just simply lever up, and we have it. There we are. So if it's not required immediately, what we normally do is just roll it up into a ball like that. left to dry until it's required for use. It will dry up, rather like this piece here, and then you can see how leather-like it has become. When it's required for use, you need to immerse it in hot water, soften it up, and then it can be used for weaving, and probably other things besides weaving, but mainly weaving. And over here we have a chair. That chair was made for me by two of the folk at Coppiswood College. It's now 5 years old and as strong as ever.